Hi geeks, welcome to my channel. Today we're shopping at Trader Joe's. This week we have some new vegan items and other new goodies, including a vanilla lip mask, plus some fun seasonal items as well. So let's go shopping and see what we got. How cute are these mini Calendiva Valentine Day planners? For $3.99, this would be a great teacher gift or for your friend for Galentine's. And they still have the large succulent garden for $14.99. And also look at these little geek planners with the heart glasses. Trader Joe's always has such cute planners. You could choose either black or red heart glasses for $5.99. Money trees have arrived just in time for Lunar New Year, which is on February 10th this year, the day after my birthday. Also, there's these pretty yellow mums for Lunar New Year. And take a look at these gorgeous, mesmerizing tulips. They are Lunar New Year themed, and you can get a double dozen for $12.99. I've been wanting to get shishito peppers, and I know Trader Joe's carries them. And I wanted to show you guys, look how big these are. They usually are half the size of these, so I ended up not getting them, but this small bag is $2.29. The avocado ranch salad kit is back, which comes with green cabbage, green leaf lettuce, carrots, kale, green onions, and corn chips, cheddar cheese, and avocado ranch dressing. I have gotten these a couple of times, and it's just a pretty solid salad kit, nothing remarkable, and this is $3.99. And here's the first new vegan item for the week. It's a new vegan pepperoni that comes already pre-sliced for you. 10 slices are 70 calories, sodium is 310 milligrams, 3 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. It's made with Vital Wheat gluten, potato protein isolate, and pea protein for $4.99. The soft and juicy dried mandarins, they were gone for a little bit, but they are definitely back now, and I just want to show you guys. I tried them a few years ago, and they were good, but they are very sweet, because they are sweetened with sugar, and a bag is $2.99. And here's another returning item. A lot of people were excited about this on Instagram, and that is the oven-baked cheese bites with black summer truffle. They are gluten-free, and it's a 2-ounce bag. This only has 1 gram of carbs per serving, so this might be a good keto-friendly or low-carb snack with 12 grams of protein. And here are the ingredients, and this is $2.99 a bag. Let's check to see if the new vegan popcorn has arrived, and it has. This is seasoned with nutritional yeast, onion, sea salt, and garlic. And I love the packaging on this. It's like this brown paper bag that feels crinkly, almost like a present or a package. My friend said that she tried it, and the onion and garlic, she can definitely taste it, but none of the flavors were too overpowering, and she said she could definitely taste the nutritional yeast. And this is $2.99. Papadums are also back. They have minimal ingredients, which is great to see. I tried this when it first came out, and they do taste a little greasy and have a very strong cumin flavor. So it's definitely an acquired taste, and some people might not like it. Surprisingly, the more I ate it, the more it grew on me, but I probably wouldn't repurchase, and this is $2.69 a bag. So now for the new item I've been most excited about are the Pizza Party potato chips. This has a blend of 3 different flavors in the bag: cheese and garlic, pizza sauce, and pepperoni, and these are kettle cooked. Do you guys remember the ketchup spud crunchies they had back in the day? They were basically potato chips in the form of French fries. I'm hoping that these are going to taste somewhat similar. This could be a fun treat to have this weekend for the big game. I refrained from getting them this time because I'm trying to clean up my diet for a few weeks, so I was good, but I'll definitely be getting these and reviewing them soon. These are $2.69 a bag. Just wanted to remind you guys that they also have a pizza seasoning. I got this when it first came out, and other than for initially reviewing it, I've never used it again. It's not bad, but it's also not that great either. It basically has a muted paprika flavor. Honestly, it's just been sitting in a drawer and it has already clumped together, which there's a trick for that. If you don't want it to clump together, keep it in the fridge, but there's no way I can keep all my seasonings in the fridge. And while we're here, I want to show you that they have a black garlic seasoning also. If you want, you could double down and sprinkle this on top of the new black garlic cream cheese that came out last week for some added texture and crunch. And this is $2.99. The beer bread is back and has returned just in time for this big football weekend. All you have to do is add beer and butter. My vegan friends can have this as well, as long as you substitute it for plant butter. You can also doctor this up by adding shredded cheese or jalapenos, maybe have it as a side to some chili. Keep in mind that this takes about 50 to 55 minutes to bake, so you might want to prepare for that. And for those who have tried it, I'm curious to know which beer you use and how it turned out. And a box is $2.99. Moving to the freezer section, the new spaghetti carbonara has officially arrived. It comes with a creamy sauce, uncured pancetta, Gran Padano, pecorino, and Romano cheeses. Let's take a look at the nutrition facts. 280 calories per serving, 11 grams of protein, 24 grams of net carbs, 14 grams of fat, 4 grams of sugar, 670 milligrams of sodium, and this is $4.49. The cinnamon bun JoJo's are also back. A lot of people really enjoy this, and some have said it tastes like snickerdoodle cookies. A lot of people say it's so addicting. Also, my vegan friends can definitely enjoy this, but there is gluten in it, so it's definitely a no for my gluten-free friends. And these are $3.49 a box. And now for a vegetarian item that has also returned, the black bean and cheese taquitos. Let's take a closer look at the nutrition facts. 190 calories per serving with 6 grams of protein, or 95 calories per taquito if you want a quick snack. And these are $3.99 in the freezer section. Another week means another new lip mask, and this one has a vanilla scent. Already the reviews have started rolling in, and I've heard good reviews on it. I know a lot of the beauty gurus like to check the Yuka app, which rates cosmetics and food items, and it breaks it down for you and tells you if it's healthy or not. And this doesn't specify that it's an overnight lip mask, and this is $5.99. Also, the chocolate berry lip mask duo is still here for $7.99. Okay, so this strawberry margarita caught my eye because it was placed in the candy section, and it's so pink. It's made with agave wine. This would be cute to serve for a Valentine's Day themed get-together, or if you're watching The Bachelor. It has 13.9% alcohol and is $13.99 for 1.5 liters. The almond-flavored sparkling wine is back. I love anything that is almond-flavored or marzipan. And if I remember correctly, this is a sweet-tasting wine. If you've tried it, please let us know down in the comments. And this is $6.99 a bottle. The newest juice has finally arrived, and that is the Power to the Red juice. It's organic and has a blend of organic beet, strawberry, apple, watermelon, elderberry, and cranberry juices, and hibiscus tea. 120 calories per cup, 29 grams of sugar, but with no added sugar, and this is $4.99 a bottle. I'll definitely be trying it and reviewing it on the next video, so stay tuned for that. I haven't tried it yet, but the Power to the Green juice is my favorite so far in this line. Also notice that the Country Peach juice is back. In my store, this is definitely seasonal, and this is $4.79. So this is made from concentrates and is a juice blend of apple and peach purees, 120 calories, and this has 25 grams of sugar. It also doesn't have any added sugar like the previous juice, and we can't leave the store without having a sample. I got to try the new black cherry vanilla sparkling water that came out last week. It was very reminiscent of the old school black cherry flavored drinks while I was growing up versus the more sophisticated black cherry flavors that are now in other sparkling waters. And I know that this probably isn't the best explanation, but it does taste slightly more artificial, but in a good sentimental reminiscent way. So I actually didn't mind it. And that wraps up shopping for this week. Let's get straight into the hauls, and there will be some reviews. Let me start by saying these hauls are from a previous week, which I didn't post in last week's video. I always get kale, which I eat almost daily, and now adding spinach to the mix because I've been going through the kale so quickly. And even though I am 99% sure I know what these are going to taste like, I wanted to give these maple puffs a try because they're only 4 grams of sugar, which is what sold me. So many people rave about it, and I'm sure they are going to be addicting. I had to get my baked cheese crunchies. This is a family favorite. Also picked up a bag of the organic popcorn with the extra virgin olive oil in it after sampling it at the store, which reminded me how good it was. And I love that it only has 3 ingredients in it. Here are the new seasonal stickers, which are fruit and vegetable themed. They're so cute, and remember, they're always free. You just have to ask your cashier for some at the register when you check out. So there's everything but the bagel, peach pie, carrot cake, zucchini bread, gnocchi, tomato ketchup, and grape domas. Repurchased the bulgogi because it was such an easy and delicious dinner to make that I thought I'd keep one in the freezer for those days where I just want to have something ready to go. And this is what it looks like frozen. I thawed it in the fridge for a couple of hours because it looks so frozen, but the package does say to cook it from frozen. There's a lot of marinade and sauce that comes out as the meat starts to warm up and cook, and so there was a lot of sauce. So I paired it with some grilled onions, which soaked it up, added some fresh scallions for some freshness and some crunch, sprinkled some sesame seeds on top. I had it the traditional way with rice and a side of kimchi, but there's so many things you can make with this. I've seen others use it in tacos or make hoagies with it, which I really want to try also. The beef was really tender and juicy and so flavorful. It had like a sweet teriyaki-like flavor to it, but it was still savory as well, and just overall had a really good umami flavor. There were a few pieces with a little bit of gristle and a few pieces that were a little fatty, fatty, but it added to the richness of the dish. This honestly tasted like restaurant quality. I was super impressed, and I got a good 3 meals out of this, so I highly recommend. Got some protein bars just to have on hand, which I usually have as a treat at the end of the night, more so than having it in the afternoon because it tastes like a candy bar. And then bananas, of course. And I've been hearing a lot of stores don't have the chocolate croissant candles anymore, so I picked one up just to have, just in case. You never know if they're going to discontinue an item after a season or if it'll make a comeback, so I got one. And I still have some wine salt left over from the holidays, which I barely made a dent on, but I was looking for something more versatile and that goes well with everything, so I picked up the garlic salt so I can alternate between the two. Picked up a ginger juice powder drink, which I like to have on hand at all times. I'll add lemon and a little bit of honey to it when I'm about to get sick or when I'm already sick. And also had to try the Thai peanut satay sauce. I will probably pair this with air fried tofu cubes and use it as a dipping sauce, or thin it out and make some salad dressing with it, or I've seen others add this to the Thai wheat noodles that Trader Joe's has. Also, I finally finished my plant butter. I rarely have toast in the morning anymore, so it takes me a while to finish, but I did, and so I finally am trying the new spreadable butter with olive oil. It only has 3 ingredients in it, which is great. And then continuing on to my next quick Trader Joe's haul, I got more bananas and another bag of kale, which I go through so quickly, and then also got crushed ginger to add to smoothies or soups. Picked up some tofu and edamame to pair with hopefully the new garlic shiitake green beans, which I also picked up. Hopefully there's extra sauce in it so I can use it as a marinade for the tofu and also to stretch out the meal. So this is what the frozen green beans look straight out of the bag. I followed the instructions on the bag. It said to cook it for 4 minutes on medium heat with a lid over it, and then for the last minute or two, cook it on high heat while sauteing it. Unfortunately, that burned through the sauce, so there wasn't any left over for the tofu. So instead, I paired it with roasted chicken, and I ate about half the bag in one meal and then saved the other half to eat later with the kimbap from Trader Joe's, which I'll be showing you guys in a bit. These definitely had a strong garlic flavor and it was really salty, but that could be because I cooked it for longer than instructed. And I'm not sure why they call it shiitake because there wasn't any pieces of mushroom in it. Overall, I thought these were just okay, but I would still probably repurchase it just to have as an easy quick side. Also got a bag of edamame and another bag of the popcorn. Once I get a kick on something, I tend to buy it a couple times in a row. And then also got more chocolate candles because I love them so much, or to even use as a filler gift. And another box of the ginger powder because I already finished the first box. And now moving on to the last Trader Joe's haul, I got some fruit and veggie wash because I've been eating a lot of berries. Trying the salsa authentica for the first time and it was really good. It has a little bit of a spicy kick to it. And an onion and another bag of the cheese crunchies. Remember, these are previous hauls, so while I was waiting for the party pizza chips to come out, I decided to revisit the ghost pepper potato chips, which are delicious. They are kettle cooked, so they're extra crunchy and have a lattice cut, which makes it more fun to eat. So I remember these not being that spicy before, but now they actually have a little heat to them. But I guess it just all depends on the batch that you get and also depending how hot the peppers are from year to year. Also picked up 2 bags of the X's and O's. One is a gift and the other one is for me this year. Going to try it and see if they taste exactly like the Scandinavian swimmers, which I'm expecting it will. Always have to pick up bananas. And then also got 1 kimbap. My store almost never has these and I literally saw one left, and so I grabbed it because they're just so hard to find at my store. And here I paired it with the garlic shiitake green beans like I mentioned earlier, and I only have a few pieces at a time. I ration it out because they're so hard to find. So that's it for my Trader Joe's hauls. Now for my Aldi haul. With the exception of the organic blueberries, which I got from Ralph's or Kroger, which were on sale for $4.99, so I grabbed 2. Okay, so now for Aldi, I decided to try this keto bread because it was on sale for $3.89, and usually the keto breads I buy are anywhere from $4.50 to $7 a loaf, and this has 35 calories per loaf and 4 grams of protein. Sometimes I like to make a quick peanut butter and jelly sandwich for like a quick snack, so that's why I get it, but I honestly prefer the sprouted wheat breads instead, or Ezekiel. I tried a lot of different brands for the low carb or keto breads. Some definitely taste better than others, and I'll say Aldi's one wasn't that great. It was more spongy and not in a good way. Usually the ones that aren't so great, I end up just using it for French toast mostly, like the carb savvy bread that Trader Joe's had wasn't that great either. And then I also got Priano linguine. I love this line. They come out with all different types of cuts throughout the year, and I love it because it only has 1 ingredient in it. Also got some romaine lettuce because it was only $1.45 for a 3-pack, which is the cheapest I've ever seen anywhere. Pineapples were really cheap also. This was only 95 cents. And a cantaloupe just because it looked good, but it actually ended up not being sweet at all. And then 2 avocados. I don't like buying a bag because I never finish it in time, even if I store it in the fridge. So I like that Aldi carries single avocados for really cheap. And then got a vitamin C shot because Trader Joe's has been out of the acerola cherry shot for a couple of weeks now. So I picked one up just to hold me over until I go to Costco and get some immunity shots, which actually are on sale right now. And then from Sam's Club, I got some organic celery sticks, which I wanted to juice up. I drank celery juice for 3 years straight and loved it and hope to get back into it again someday. But the prices now for organic celery is so expensive that I don't know if I want to spend $35 a week on celery. And then also picked up a bag of broccoli and some raspberries because they were really cheap, just a little bit over $2. And I didn't get this bread from Sam's Club, but I just want to show you the bread I normally eat is either Ezekiel bread or this sprouted wheat bread, which is only local to California. And it also happens to be low carb and keto friendly, but has way better ingredients in it than the other keto breads. Now moving on to my Costco haul, I picked up some grapes, which have been super crunchy and sweet. I just finished my eggs from the farmer's market, so I needed more eggs, but I have to tell you that I've been consistently disappointed in the Costco eggs. They have a yellow yolk instead of the bright orange yolk that organic pasture-raised eggs are supposed to have, and it's been like this for a few months now. Even just the regular pasture-raised eggs at Sam's Club have been better and had like a brighter orange yolk. Let me know if you guys have noticed that also. Picked up this salami trio because it was on sale for $9.99. I got this during the holidays for I think even cheaper, maybe around $9, and decided to grab another one. These freeze really well and they're just quick and easy and nice to have on hand to make a charcuterie board for when guests come over. And then picked up the immunity shots, which I mentioned earlier. These are on sale right now and they are a lot cheaper than $2 a shot from Trader Joe's or Aldi's. So I wanted to get it because I've been, feeling sick this winter. And then this was a complete impulse buy. I'm not even a huge fan of a chocolate and orange combination. I actually rather would have chocolate and raspberry or chocolate and strawberry, but I'm so glad I picked this up because wow, this was totally a sleeper hit. I was expecting it would have like a little bit too much dried fruit and making it really sweet, but it didn't. The mandarin pieces were super thin and kind of flattened out and gave a sweetness to it, but it also had a tart citrus flavor. So it kind of makes your mouth water and pucker a little bit, kind of like a chocolate raspberry combination, which I love. And so the sourness gets balanced out again by the sweetness of it, and then coupled with the dark chocolate on top. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I ended up going back and getting 2 more bags of this later on because it was an item that they are discontinuing and they're not cheap. It was like $10.39 per bag. Also, the ingredients were pretty minimal, so it was just a done deal. Picked up a bag of broccoli, and with all the shopping I was doing, I was really hungry and didn't want to cook when I got home, so I decided to give the Costco sushi a try. It came with 2 ginger packets, 2 soy sauce packets, and a wasabi packet. And you guys, this was also another sleeper hit. I went in with low expectations for refrigerated sushi, and wow, if you just let this come to room temperature and not have it cold, the bottom row, you get 6 pieces of salmon nigiri, and then the upper left corner, it's a salmon roll with avocado and sesame seeds around it. And to the right are the spicy salmon rolls, which weren't that spicy, but it just wasn't my favorite out of the 3. Overall, it tasted really, really good, and I definitely get this again next time I'm at Costco. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and until the next video, ciao guys!